I remember my failings in my service to both Chapter and Imperium well. They scar my tortured and aged spirit in manners that cannot be undone. To that I owe thanks only to myself. Once we were strong, and that was during an age the pitiful few care to remember now. It was an age where legions, not chapters, stretched across the vastness of this cruel and hopeless galaxy. Those were the days that even I have only read of, and longed to see such magnificence. It grieves me to know these things, and through my service to the chapter, I have learned many secrets, and among those terrible secrets is the birth of this chapter. My failings are uncounted. Of that I am almost too sure. And it is here that I confess them to the Master of Sanctity, my keeper and watcher. Through the woeful hymns that echo through the great chapel hall that touches my soul, to speak these words are too painful to acknowledge. Yet acknowledge them I shall, and through that I will cast aside all that I am. Though such beckons the question, my lord. What are we if not the Second Legion? What are we if not the legacy in which the Imperium had so fervently sought to hide? Is our chapter built upon lies that grew over an expanse of 10,000 years? It was our rule in the heresy, as I have come to know, that no side was truly innocent. As the Inquisitors have often said to me, there is no such thing as innocence in this place. Only varying degrees of guilt. Yet is that not the creed of our own order within the chapter? Are we not here to speak terrible things, and ensure that the men we watch are ultimately broken, so that our existence can come to fruition? These are the questions that have raked my mind in the unsettling nights that I have come to know, as you so warned me. Thus now I have come to you to absolve my guilt, and to lay my failings bare before that which is greater than I. The Imperium must survive, and we are the tool for its survival. We hold the key that could be turned in order to give our chapter and legion life anew. Yet we do not. We have squandered our gifts, and we hide from all others within the depths of this false mountain. The secrets are ours to have, and beyond that, I have learned of our history. I have seen why hatred of Terra is so written in our doctrine. I see now the truth of why so many within the Revenant hold nothing but inscrutable hate towards the Adeptus Custodes, the Lords of Terra, and even Russ's wolves. Yet I had asked myself, is it our place to hate them in the stead of our fallen brothers? Of the legacy that we are to clutch in the waning hours of the night? We sit at the edge of an evolution that our chapter must undertake, and through that we will become whole once more. Our hatred of them is one born of genetic lineage, much like the ire that tyrants would hold for those who speak against them. I do not think us to be tyrants, Lord. Rather, I see ourselves as the few who could seek to change so much, and yet the reality of our station has become all too clear. Our hands are tied, though not by the Inquisition, nor is it by the Lord Primarch. It is us, and the fear that we have for ourselves to dare not repeat a legacy that has been all but forgotten by the greater Imperium. I do not fear the enemy, but the terror in my heart that has always been there. It is for us. Is it not the same for you? They do not know, Lord. They think that their crimes have gone to the night unremembered, and and yet when I sleep, I dream of their assault. I feel the dead brush against my mind, as if their voices cry out in pain. Such as led me here, to my death, to the failings that I now call to question. I know now that I am unfit to be chaplain to these Astons, who have braved so much and witnessed such terror. I am unfit to speak to them of spirit, duty, and hope. My ambitions have been destroyed when I watched that world die, and when we left behind so many to die with it. If I remember correctly, we tread a difficult path ahead, and I know that I have served the chapter well in place for the voice that speaks to others. However, as our oath says, angels we are not. So dawns the truth of our chapter and of our legion. We are not avenging angels, nor are we angels of death, but rather demons that lurk and wait in the darkness. We inspire dread, terror, and sow death wherever we go. I have come to know so much, and it is all so terrible, so I plead my guilt for the death of 3 worlds. I failed you, my lord. I failed the chapter when we sought to aid the Custodes, and lost 15 brothers to the task. I sacrificed so many for those who had wronged us so grievously, and yet I had hoped that Alrin, Peleus, and Invicarus would have seen light once more easily. Yet these names I speak breathe no longer, and in the calculus of battle, in the orders we have given, these names mean nothing to others. Yet I cannot deny the loss in my still beating hearts, as rage dwells deep within my soul. I wish for revenge against the Emperor's Golden Legion, and so I can no longer walk as a spiritual guide. I cast my name aside, and I offer my title in sacrifice to all that I am. What I once was, I can be no longer. And I understand the gravity of my words. I know too much. And so the choices you will give me are only 2 in number. So I take death of another kind, and dedicate all that I am to the chapter beyond that which I have already given. Let me descend into the depths of the monastery and kneel before the Revenant Lord, the one who speaks to us in our sleep. I sacrifice everything, so that I, too, might become a Revenant.